Hi everyone on YouTube. This is Kareen, and if you've noticed, if you're one of my followers, you will notice that my channel name has changed. I thought the Back to the Future VSG was just too long, and so I changed it to my name in VSG. So it's Kareen VSG, and the reason it's pronounced Kareen is because my dad was German, and when he came to America in '57 and married my mom, they had their first child and named her Wendy, and the second child was me, and my mom said we should name her after somebody that you know from Germany. So they named me Jutta Kareen, and so I go by my middle name, which is Kareen. And if you notice the spelling, it's Karin. That's because in Germany, when an A is by itself, it's always A, and when the I is by itself in a word, it is always double E. So it's Kareen, Kareen's VSG. So thank you very much for all your comments, and I'm happy that I'm getting some new subscribers. Your suggestions and helps have been really appreciated. My granddaughters are here today. They're sleeping right now in the bedroom. And so I thought I'd do a quick update and tell you that I have changed my name. So you're not imagining things. This is the same as Back to My Future VSG. And the reason I said Back to My Future in the first place was because I was trying to return to the way I was. So I'm working to go back to what I was, and it's going to be my future. So that's where the name came from. But it just wasn't working for me. So it's now Kareen's VSG. All right, I had kind of a slow weekend. It was rainy and cold here, so we didn't really do anything on Saturday after church. And then yesterday we just sat around the house all day long. We did go down to Subway for supper, and I hadn't gone to Subway in over 3 to 4 months. It's just a block from our house. And so I said, now that I'm at my 7th week, that's when I'm at, yeah, 7th week, that I thought that I should be able to go try that. And I just got a whole wheat sandwich with the rotisserie chicken and some green pepper and olives on it. And I cut the 6-inch section into 3 sections, or 4 sections actually, and I ate one at a time during the day. And so I got my protein in yesterday, which was good. And so I did that. We did that yesterday, and then right after we did that, it started to rain again. So we had a little brief bunch of blue sky. We walked down and came back, and within an hour it was raining again. So we just stayed home. I have not weighed myself. I should have weighed myself. But in fact, I think I'm going to go do that now. Hold on. Okay, so I just went and weighed myself, and a week ago, I weighed 190.4, and just now when I weighed, I weighed in the morning. I don't know if that makes any difference, but, and I just had lunch, so now I'm 189.0. So I've lost a pound in a week, but I'm not surprised because I've been trying some new foods this week and adjusting and trying to keep up with things, and so I'm not surprised. But I will have to work on that. And I quit drinking the shakes altogether because they just make me sick. And there was something else that made me sick this last week too, at the beginning of the week, and I can't remember what it was now, but it really made me sick, and I'm not going to eat that anymore. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to remember. Anyway, I think it was something that had some, maybe it was raisin bran, and I had too many raisins in it or something. So, so I'm a pound down, but I'm feeling really a lot better, and eating is getting a little bit easier. It's not, I'm eating slower, of course, but because I noticed that a lot of times I just rush through it, and that's probably my biggest problem, is rushing through dinner. So, so I'll have to work on that. I want to lose more than that a week, but it is what it is. That's why I don't weigh myself, because in fact, I really wasn't even going to weigh myself until I went back for after another 6 weeks. But I probably will weigh every other week or so, or at least maybe, yeah, every other week. So I'm not going to get discouraged by it, because it's still coming off. I know it's still coming off, because I can feel it, and I'm much happier. I did have this weekend. I don't know if I picked up a little something, but I had a headache all weekend long, and I had a little bit of phlegm in my throat, and so that all might have something to do with it also. So anyway, I watched Finding Elizabeth today, and I wanted to say, Elizabeth, that you're doing the best thing you can. Just don't worry about what other people say. I know that's easy to say for me, but it's your journey. It's nobody else's. They don't know. They don't walk in your shoes. And so just do what you need to do, and be happy with what you're doing, because every step you take and every realization you make brings you closer and closer to your goal. And so I want to encourage you. Mini Me in Tennessee, you had a very upbeat video this last weekend, and I appreciate that. And Jan Silva from Living on the Lighter Side of Life, I enjoyed your videos about your weekend away. We haven't been able to go anywhere because we've been cleaning out this house, so we haven't really done a lot of traveling and stuff. And summer is so short here in Minnesota that I'm kind of worried that before we even get a chance to go and do anything, it's going to be over. So I need to make a concerted effort, especially in August, when we celebrate our 35th wedding anniversary. I'm going to plan to be gone that weekend or the weekend before. Let's see, August 22nd. No, August 22nd is, I don't know when it is. I don't have my current calendar up. Anyway, so when we went through some difficult times in our marriage, we made the decision that we would always spend our anniversary away or doing something just with the two of us, and that has been a good practice for us. And so we will probably, I don't know if we'll go on the North Shore, if we'll go on the South Shore, into Wisconsin. We don't know what we're going to do yet, but we haven't been up the North Shore for a long time, and I would like to go up the North Shore again, maybe up to Grand Marais, and visit up there again, which requires me making reservations. Oh, I'm getting so I don't like my bangs. So that'll be in August. August 22nd is our 35th wedding anniversary this year, and for my age group, that's pretty unusual, because that doesn't usually happen. Not a lot. We have a couple friends that have been married that long, or just about that long. So it's a pretty rare thing in my age group. All right, so this was just a quick update to remind you that my my name change has been changed to Kareen's VSG, and that my update on my weight. Remember, I didn't give you the stats on my weight. My highest weight was 240. My weight before counseling and before nutritional counseling and counseling was 226, and then pre-op diet, before that started, it was 224, and then after the pre-op diet it was 217, and now it is at 189. Hey, I broke 190. That's pretty cool. I didn't even say anything about hitting the hundreds, but yeah, that I'm really liking that 2 being gone from the beginning of my weight. That's nice. So I will update you again in a week or so, and I don't know how this week is going to go with my granddaughters being here. Things change, and then I have to make them food, and so my car is still in the shop. Somebody backed into it at camp meeting, and they actually created more damage than the first adjuster had thought. So once they got it in there, they realized there was another $500 worth of damage done to my vehicle, and so the radiator needed to be replaced, which I was not happy about, because that means my car has been in the shop. It'll be in the shop a weekend, or 8 days. So they gave me a little loaner car last week, but then I said, well, no, we pick up people for church, so we need a van. And so then they had a loaner van, so I went and picked that up, but they don't want you to drive it out of town. It's like local vehicle only, it says on it. So I didn't. And I don't have the car seats in it anyway, so I can't take the girls anywhere. But we can walk up to the park maybe this afternoon before Mommy comes and picks them up. If it's not raining, it looks like it might be starting to rain. We've had a rash of it here, but it's at least nice outside. So today, right now. Anyway, so updates. I'm going to try and get that weight down. I'd like to get down to 185 at least by next week. We'll see how that happens. You know, and I'm weighing on my scale, so I don't know if the doctor's scale is the same as mine. I really should compare them, but they could be a little different. I don't know how that works. I always wonder about those things. So all you guys out there that have been supporting me, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, click the subscribe and click the like button. And if you have any advice or even something fun for me to do, I might take a video at my next walk when we go out walking in the woods or something, and see if you like that. I really liked Lori Enlightened in Minnesota when she did that. That was really kind of cool. I think it was her. If not, I'm sorry. But that was kind of a cool thing, because sometimes we see this and this is all we see about you, but I really liked the videos that actually get out there. And and I enjoyed watching the girls when they went someplace in the tropics, and had a good weekend. Fly Girl and Lauren and Melly May, yeah, and then there was another one that I haven't watched yet, so I'm gonna have to check that out. All right, thank you very much, and I will talk to you next week. All right, you guys have a good week, and don't stop making those videos, because they really are helping me to keep my strength and determination up. All right, talk to you later. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.